welcome to my new video which is based on general aptitude. In general aptitude, we are going to start our discussion over the probability. So what is a probability? Probability for any event is described as the ratio of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes. In probability, we have to apply permutation and combinations as well in spite of this formula. So how can we evaluate that? Listen. So probability of any event is the favorable outcomes over total number of outcomes. The sample space denotes the list of all the outcomes which an event has. Let us suppose you are tossing a coin. So in that toss, because a coin is tossed, a single coin, that's why the sample space is, it may be head or a tail. If you tossed two coins, then it may be the chance that first coin contains head, another also contains edge, whereas they may be different or same as tail. So if 3 coins are tossed, if 4 coins are tossed, how can you evaluate? So there is a trick. The number of outcomes are denoted by 2 raised to m. If 2 coins are tossed, you have to substitute m as 2. So 2 square is 4. Your total number of outcomes becomes 4. If there are 3 coins which are tossed, then 2 raised to 3, 8. In that 8, how can you evaluate all the sample spaces? Some of them may be forgotten by us. So how can you evaluate? So this is the trick. For 3 coins, if you substitute 3 here, then 2 raised to 3 is 8. Take the half of that value. Half of 8 is 4. So write down the 4 head and 4 tail here. Then divide 4 with 2. Again takes half. 2 heads, 2 tails. 2 heads, 2 tails. Then again takes half. Half of 2 is 1. 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail. In this way there are 8 outcomes. So this is the formula for tossing a coin. Let us suppose another case where a dice is given to you and a die is thrown. Then the sample space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So if we have to toss 2 coins, then what we have to do? You have to note down here and here 1 to 6 values. Okay. Now take the part of this 1, 1. It may be the chance that one die contains 1, another die also same. 1, 2, or maybe 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6 and so on. Let us suppose there is a question that you have to find out the probability of throwing 2 dice when the sum on the 2 dice will be more than 7. Then how can you evaluate? More than 7, this is 6, this is 7. More than 7 are these outcomes. If you see, these all are more than 7. So how many are there? 5, 4, 9, 3, 12 and 3 15. So your probability of that event becomes 15 and 6 6 are 36. 3 5s are 3 1s 3 3 to the 6. Are you getting my point? Same here, if there is a question over the cards. There is a deck of 52 cards which are shuffled and randomly put out. So if among the 52 cards there are 4 categories into which they are categorized. 13 are spades of black color, 13 are clubs of black color, 13 are diamonds of red color, and 13 are hearts of red color. Among those 13, there are also the categories which in which they are categorized. Like one of them is king, one of them is queen, one of them is jack, and one of them is ace. Same here. One of king, one of queen, one of jack, and one of ace. Same here. Same here. So if you think face cards, if we talk about face cards, king, queen, and jack cards have face over them, have faces. So how many are there? 3, 3, 3, 3. 4 set of 3, that means 12. So there are 12 cards which are face cards. And what about ace? There are 4 aces of each category. Okay. So if we do an example over it. Before that, I also want to discuss about the permutation combination. Permutation and combination, because application of these will be applied in the probability also. Whenever we are talking about permutation, we must know that permutation is always associated with the arrangement. If there are 5 rows, 5 columns, then it may be the chance that you apply there are 20 benches, then you can apply whatever the way you want, you can arrange them, maybe 3 rows or different columns. Okay, so permutation always associated with arrangement. How many of objects we have to arrange among, from how many? Okay, so it is denoted by n. Total objects are n, from which r objects have to be arranged, and the formula for that is n factorial over n minus r factorial. Okay, whereas in combination word is used where selection takes place. Selection committee, we have to select some of the students from the total number of students. We have to select 2 chairmen from 1000 of people, and so on. Whenever selection word is used, then you have to apply combination, and the formula for this is n factorial over r factorial n minus r factorial. Now you are thinking a question that exists in your mind now is that what are these factorials represent? So I am telling you that n factorial, whenever there is talk about factorial, and what you have to do, you have to expand it in decreasing order. Let us suppose 15 factorial. Then it will become 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 up to 1. If you have to stop right here, then you have to apply the factorial. Because if you again expand 12 factorial, then it will also become 12 factorial, 11 factorial, 10 factorial. Are you getting my point? That is it. Now a question which I want to discuss over this permutation and combination concept. A bag contains 4 white, 5 red and 6 blue balls. So how many are total there? 5, 4, 9 or 6, 15. 15 balls are there. Now you have to select 3 balls, pick up at random. And the condition is that all of them should be red. So firstly, make the chart. What are the total sample spaces which can be formed from this scenario? So you can see there are 15 balls from which you have to select 3. So total number of sample spaces become 15C3. And 15C3 can be evaluated by 15 factorial, 3 factorial, 15 minus 3, 12 factorial. 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 factorial over 3 into 2 into 12 factorial. It will be cancelled out. 3 to the 6. Okay. 2 1 is 2, 2 7 is 14. 3 1 is 3, 3 5 is 15. 35 into 13, 455. Okay. Now the thing is favorable outcomes, because we have to do favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. So total number of outcomes are for 455, and what about the favorable outcomes? They are probability that all of them are red. Red balls, you have to select red balls. Red balls are 5, from which what you have to select? 3 balls. So 5C3. When you evaluate, you have to just put down the values over the ratio and you will get the answer. So I hope you understand. This is our discussion for general aptitude over the probability. If you have any comment or discuss or any problem over it, then you can ask me. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.